Hello everyone, I'm Pragya and my teammate is Sriharshini. So we have done a project on automatic detection of plant diseases using image processing and deep learning. So this is our agenda. Now abstract. Like agriculture is unique business crop production which is dependent on many climate and economic factors. So the crop production has reduced due to various factors like pest attack, diseases, and decrease the productivity to large scale if not controlled within time. So this proposed system works in two phases. The first phase deals with training of dataset. This includes training both healthy as well as the disease datasets. The second phase deals with the monitoring the crop and identifying the diseases using CNN algorithm and providing remedies for the identified disease. So the main aim of the project is to detect crop disease before it starts spreading on the outer layers of the crop. So by this project, we can also suggest the proper pesticide for the crop disease. The scope of this project is to control the crop diseases so that the crop yield is to be high. We can also suggest a proper pesticide which can decrease the disease also. So, introduction. I have already told you before the abstract. The problem of efficient plant disease production is closely related to the problem of sustainable agriculture. Inexperienced pesticides usage can cause the development of long-term resistance of pathogen. There are several ways to detect the plant pathogens. Like some diseases do not have any visible symptoms, or like it may not be identified in the previous stages, so that causes so much damage to the crops. So by using this, we can detect that easily and we can suggest a proper pesticide. So these are some of the papers we took for the reference. So now let us go to the methodologies. So what is module 1? In module 1 we will collect the data. So we have collected the data set from online resources and agriculture resources, and we have classified them according to training and testing. So then the module 2 is training the data. So we'll use CNN algorithm for training our data. Now we choose the data set that we have to be done for training. Now train the model with tomato dataset. The training phase consists of segmentation, extraction and classification. We need to import the modules and required packages. Now we'll use that CNN and add elements to the set. So as to train model batch by batch, we use fit generation function. Finally, we save the trained model. The module 3 is testing the data. Testing phase is very important because it shows the whether our prediction is correct or not. Similar to training phase, we have to import all the modules and packages. We need to assign the variable path which the director of the model. We'll give that path of the dataset which we have stored in our storage, and accordingly takes that dataset. It stores the value into the variable period and used for checking the conditions to get the output. So module 4, it is the detecting the disease phase. This module is for checking the image identifier is diseased or not. Now we have the prepared model which is ready to predict the diseases. But the only problem is it is not interactive because the common people or farmers cannot use it. So to make it interactive, we need to have a short front-end design for our model. So the front-end have to be very simple and interactive. So we use basic HTML and CSS. Similar of training and testing, we have to import the modules, like, and we'll use that front end to find that disease. So open that link in any browser. When we run that training and testing code, we get a link in the output, and when we open the link in any browser, we'll get an front end website. We'll get a box to upload a picture. We'll select the picture and it provides the disease and pesticide. So these are the standards and policies. First is data set preparation. The quality and quantity of data set used for training and deep learning model have a significant impact on its accuracy. Therefore, the data set should be collected in a standardized manner. So, and then performance evaluation to ensure the accuracy and reliability of the system. a standard evaluation protocol should be established to access the performance of the deep learning model. Now, ethical consideration. Like automatic detection of plant diseases should not cause any harm to plants or environment. Therefore, the system should be designed in a way that minimizes its impact on natural environment. Now, security considerations. We have to check the appropriate security measures that should be implemented to protect the system and its data. Now, intellectual property, transparency, and integrity are some of the standards and policies. So, this is the implementation. This is the architecture diagram where we give the input as images. It undergoes pre-processing, then feature extraction. After feature extraction, we'll take database images from database. Then we'll undergo training. Then classification. It classifies into diseased or healthy. If it is diseased, it produces the disease name and recommend the pesticide. So this is the data flow diagram where it starts from collection of dataset and continues with pre-processing of dataset, then followed by create a perfect dataset, learning algorithm, training the data, testing the data, and get the output. So this is the use case diagram where we give input image and it extracts the leaf features, then undergoes CNN model and it trains the dataset, and it after that it classifies the diseases. This is the class diagram. This is the activity diagram. It is somewhat similar to architecture diagram. This is sequence diagram. The user takes that image and uploads it, and then image processing takes place, process the image, then segmentation, it analyzes the image, and feature extraction extracts the feature, and CNN classification, it tells about diseased or healthy and remedies. This is the ER diagram. Now testing. There are different types of testing like unit testing, integration testing, system testing. So unit testing, it is a software development process in which the smallest parts are testable, called units, are individually tested for proper operation. Now integration testing. Integration testing is a type of software in which all the units, modules and components are combined and tested. Now system testing, it is a testing of complete and fully integrated software. So this is the dataset we collected. This is the input of screenshots of input, healthy and unhealthy leaf sample images. Now output. This is the simple front-end model we have created for detecting of tomato leaf disease. So this is the demo video. Now conclusion, like by using the deep learning techniques, we can increase the accuracy of detection of crops. It takes very little amount of time to detect the crop by use that. CNN is the best way to implement this idea because the algorithm can learn the differences between two image classes on its own without any human supervision. So these are the feature enhancements. These are the references we took as per IEEE format. So like this is the plagiarism report of our PPT. This is the poster preparation of our project. Thank you. Now let us look into the implementation. Now we have used PyCharm to run the code. As now we have some network issues, so we have recorded the video previously and we are playing this. So when we are doing this training and testing, we'll type the code in PyCharm, and after that when we run this code, we'll have a run option here. When we run this code, we'll get if any errors are there, and after rectifying of errors, we'll get a link that here. This is the link we got. After getting the link, if we open, this is the output area where we got this link. Now we got this link. So when we open the link in any browser, this is the output we get. This is the front end, simple front end design where what we have made. This is the simple front end design what we have made. This choose file option to choose the file. The dataset is previously stored in our storage. So when we click on this choose file, it will choose that for, it will direct to the storage where we'll select one image, and it shows like it is healthy or not, if any remedy is there, what is the best remedy, like that. When we, after choosing, we should click on predict and we'll get that. So this is our project now. um, Now we really thank our supervisor Dr. Ramaswamy sir for providing us required guidance. So thank you.